Now, Central Oregon's local alert weather with Max Goldwasser.
Good evening, Central Oregon. I hope you've been enjoying your weekend. I'm sure many of you are still feeling those lingering effects from those 3 wildfires that are burning across Central Oregon, either seeing or smelling the smoke that is here across the region. Now, we are under an air quality alert that expires tomorrow morning at 11 a.m., but we should still at least see the haze across the region through Tuesday at least. And you'll see exactly what I mean putting our smoke forecast into play here. Now, it's going to be a light smoke covering across the region later on tonight once we hit that midnight hour, so favorable smoke conditions later on. Same goes for tomorrow morning. Then you'll see when we hit the early afternoon, it grows a little bit denser, getting into that moderate range for southern Deschutes County and southern Crook County, and then up in Jefferson County where that Green Ridge fire is burning, another area where moderate smoke levels will be found, and then those 2 Warm Springs fires burning up on the reservation in Warm Springs, also in Jefferson County. It's the air quality is not to the level where experts are advising you to stay inside unless you are actually in sisters by that Green Ridge fire. Then they are saying that you should stay inside only if you are a high risk individual. Then you'll see smoke conditions become favorable once again later on Monday, stopping the clock at 9 p.m. and then through Tuesday as well. Again, a light smoky haze cover across Central Oregon at that point. Winds, a big factor working against fire crews earlier in the week as those fires grew in size. This weekend, though, a bit more on the favorable side once again. Right now, just Redmond and Bend pushing at double-digit speeds. It should get calmer as we get closer to midnight as well tonight. Same goes for the early hours of tomorrow, staying in the single digits for winds coming out of the north. Our sustained winds for the most part on Monday will be between 8 to 13 miles an hour, but then you'll see once we get to the evening, those wind speeds are going to pick back up. Here we are at 4 o'clock in the double digits for several of us, growing even more after that. Then once we approach midnight, calming down. Kind of similar trend on Tuesday as well. Winds will start out of the west in the morning, then coming out of the north by the afternoon. 8 to 13 sustained. Could see some gusts up around 18 miles an hour. Now, on the future track, we are expecting to stay fairly clear for the rest of the night tonight, outside of those hazy conditions from the smoke. Then tomorrow, partly cloudy skies across the region. And then on Tuesday, when we get all the way to Tuesday, a slight chance at seeing some thunderstorms in the afternoon in the higher elevations in La Pine, and you'll see it show up here on the map, stopping it at 2 p.m. Now, current temperature, looking at our allergy forecast, low pollen counts in grass, low pollen counts in trees. Might see that bump up to moderate levels tomorrow for the grassy areas. Current temperatures are in the 80s and 90s here across Central Oregon. Then we're going to cool down into the 80s, staying in the 80s until we get back to Friday, 91 on Friday, and then down to 77 a week from today. That's been a look at your weather. We'll be right back.